Good evening, everyone. It's great to be back. Welcome. Welcome to our 5th Transition Awards ceremony. I'm Patty Pasurcha, Director of Special Services for Lenape Regional High School District. It is my honor and privilege to be here this evening to recognize our amazing students and employers. Before we begin, I would like to introduce you to our students who participated in transition services this year, and here they are. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, students. For this evening's awards, we welcome the Lenape Junior ROTC Color Guard. Please rise for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, again, thank you. The national anthem will be performed by Shayna Goldberg, our TAP student. This is Shayna's last year. She is graduating.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose but stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, where so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag
That was truly amazing, Shayna. Thank you so much. Again, welcome to our 5th transition. Thank you, Color Guard. Transition Services Award Ceremony. Joining us this evening from the Board of Education is President Steve Lee, Vice President Paula Lee, and Jennifer Levis. Thank you for joining us. Administration from our high schools, Lenape High School Principal Tony Catani, Shawnee High School Principal Matt Campbell, Shawnee Assistant Principal Brian Boland, Cherokee High School Assistant Principal Joanne Jankowski, and Director of TAP and Sequoia Ben Lamberson. Thank you for taking time to join us as we celebrate the accomplishments of our students and recognize and thank our employers. This year feels even more special after COVID prevented us from participating in our wonderful community. We were still able to keep the students' skills strong and even improve some other skills thanks to our community by bringing work into our programs, but we are so happy to be back out there in this great community. Thank you. The mission of Lenape District is to develop physically and emotionally healthy students who excel in an ever-changing world. And with COVID, we've definitely seen some changes. One way we accomplish this mission is through partnerships with families and community. We take pride in these partnerships to help the students to gain the skills they'll need from high school to adults. This mission is also accomplished for students in different ways. As you know, the district has many programs for our students. We have great academic programs, vocational programs, Option 2, and some students work part-time or take college classes before they graduate. These students have partnered with community employers with their job coaches to learn the skills that they'll need to be prepared when they graduate. Next is a brief video of Ryan Caples, who is here with us tonight, Spotlight on Success Student from 2020. I delivered his diploma to his house. It was pretty amazing. Ryan is a cheerful and positive young man who loves working in the food and beverage industry. His customer service skills are an asset and were recognized by McDonald's in Medford, where Ryan is currently working. Through his internships in high school, Ryan was able to learn the independent skills that he needs for his job, and he was able to go in there without any job coach support at all. We know there's even more great opportunities for Ryan, and we want to share a little bit of his experience with you.
Ryan is always busy at Mission Barbecue. He collects trays when customers are finished eating, busses and cleans tables after they leave, and cleans and refills condiments. Ryan also sweeps the floor and replaces paper towel rolls on the tables when needed. One of Ryan's favorite parts of working at Mission Barbecue is taking part in the daily flag salute at 12 noon. Ryan has a very strong work ethic and is also very personable. He can often be found holding the door for customers on their way out.
Ryan, can you stand with your family? And now we will recognize our students. Board of Education members, Dr. Birnbaum, Building Administration, can you join me? Welcome Child Study Team Supervisors, Abby Demina and Heather Navarrete.
Good evening. Abby and I have had the pleasure and privilege of being back in the community observing many of you this year. I speak for both of us when I say that it was truly the highlight of our day. You have worked hard and proven that persistence and dedication go a long way toward accomplishing your goals. During each visit, we were impressed by the many skills that you were developing and by the goals that you were setting and achieving. You should be extremely proud of what you have accomplished.
Heather and I would like to thank you for the diligence that you demonstrated this year in various job sites. These experiences are intended to ultimately prepare you for the transition to adult life. Just to provide a little bit of data, in summary, 45 of you students this year visited 38 work sites. You went out to work 74 times per week altogether, and you worked a total of 104 hours a week. These numbers represent the work of many people, including the community, employers, our district administration and staff, and most importantly, it is a positive reflection of you and everything that you've done and how hard you've worked this year. It is also a representation of your families and their commitment to your success. So for our continuing students, we look forward to visiting you again next year in your new job placements. And for our students who are graduating, we look forward to hearing about your post-school outcomes and all of your future successes. From Lenape High School, Jennifer Pfeiffer, teacher. John Crotchwell. Kelly Kuczynski. Mark Mariello. From Cherokee High School, Colleen Rucci, teacher. Madison Fallon. Jason Gruber. Ryan Wiedemann. From Seneca Occupational and Adult Readiness Program, Dane Reed, teacher. Robert Dabney. Tyler Figueroa. Kevin Flacco. Drew Lanzadell. And Ian Zink.
And from our transition to adult program, also known as TAP, teachers Sandy Langen, Kate Maloney, and Mark Rome. Abdiel Bartolome Paz. Delaro Brito. Joseph Conover. Aiden Cummings. Anaya Lewis. Joshua Nielsen. Angel Ortiz Bartolome. Holly Petrelli. Elise Petroni. Daniel Sheridan. Dylan Smith. Daniel Torres Diaz. Abigail West. And Nissan Young Jones. Thank you again for all of your hard work on the job sites this year. We would now like to call Patty Pasurcia back to the podium.
I moved my speech. So this evening, we are lucky enough to have 18 graduates. So welcome to our graduates. Brian Bassett from Seneca. Annie Boyle from TAP. David Braymeyer from TAP. Amir Caldwell from SOAR. Destiny Davis from TAP. Paul Downey from TAP. Ryan Doyle from Project Search. Justin Emmenheiser from Project Search. Nick Fosbury from TAP. Shayna Goldberg from TAP. Gabriel Holland, Project Search. Micaiah Murray, Project Search. Simone Johnson, Project Search. Sean Nagel, TAP. Christopher Rodriguez, Project Search. Maria Sangataldo, TAP. And Roy Nicholas Tyson, Project Search. These students have worked hard in the community and in our district to earn their diploma, and congratulations. Eleanor, Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So please keep dreaming. We're going to miss you so much, but we're so proud of you, and we wish you all the best in your future. And we will now present the video of our graduates.
Maria has many responsibilities at the Mount Laurel Library. She helps with greeting patrons, promoting different activities or events at the library, and using the circulation computer to seek and find books in different sections of the library. But Maria's favorite part of the library is the children's section. Her outstanding memory and organizational skills help her choose books for displays, as well as organize and stock shelves by theme, by color, or by number.
5, 9,
She loves to give children stickers and coloring pages, and she even reads to them at story time. Maria's great attitude and determination enable her to connect with visitors young and old and brighten the day of everyone she meets.
Annie brings a smile to all that work with her at a Rose in December flower shop. She is an extremely hard worker, and although she is often on her feet for most of her shift, you will never hear her complain. Annie is getting hands-on experience with plants and flowers by processing arriving shipments and watering plants that are on display. She also assists in flower arranging and is learning how to trim and arrange roses. Annie also helped organize donated care package items that will be sent by Operation Yellow Ribbon to U.S. troops overseas. This worksite has great employees who challenge Annie to be her best, and she always prides herself in a job well done.
David completed his second year working at the Pop Shop in Medford. He always comes prepared and dressed for work and begins the morning rolling silverware, preparing the host stand, and filling balloons. Once the doors open, David can be found greeting and seating guests, bussing tables, restocking supplies, and filling ice. David also works on special events and holiday projects. The opportunity to regularly interact with staff and general public alike have improved his social skills and bolstered his self-esteem. David's outgoing nature, combined with his ability to confidently learn and accomplish a multitude of tasks, has made him a well-liked and valued member of the Wednesday morning Pop Shop crew.
Sean is enjoying his time working at Laurel Lane's Bowling Center this year, where he is learning how to set workflow patterns and is exposed to multiple generations of bowlers, coworkers, and supervisors. Sean is a hard worker and is very diligent with his tasks, which he completes quickly and thoroughly. He has the very important responsibility of keeping the bowling center clean and sanitized. His main duties include sanitizing the common areas used by bowlers, the billiards room, and all of the games in the bowling center's arcade. Sean has a wonderful sense of humor, and his coworkers are very lucky to have him as part of their team. Shayna is a positive, happy young woman with an engaging laugh. While working at Sunflower Bake Shop, she can easily carry on conversations with customers and staff, sometimes even breaking into song with her beautiful singing voice. Shayna genuinely enjoys baking and the processes involved in making a recipe. She can be found rolling, scooping, and cutting out cookie dough. She keeps her workstation clean and organized by placing all kitchen items in their assigned place and washing any equipment that has been used. Additionally, Shayna builds to-go boxes and places Sunflower logo stickers on them. With her bright smile and great work ethic, Shayna creates a wonderful environment for all employees to work in. Amir always has a positive attitude and a smile when he comes into work at Binkley's 5 and 10. He has a willingness to take on a variety of tasks and responsibilities throughout the store. Amir possesses the necessary skills to perform an accurate store inventory by printing the item description, the item number, the cost, and the quantity on the inventory form so that the staff can decide when to reorder their stock. He is also gaining knowledge of the retail industry by observing and learning the essential tasks required to keep the store functioning properly. Amir continues to impress everyone with his hard work and productivity level, and he is a definite asset to the Binkley's team.
Project Search is a school-to-work transition program working exclusively with TD Bank. Due to the pandemic, this year's students, Simone Johnson, Ryan Doyle, Gabe Holland, Justin Emmenheiser, Christopher Rodriguez, Makia Murray, and Nick Tyson work remotely from the Camden County Educational Services Commission training room. Over the course of the year, students will participate in 3 11-week-long internships, each of which allows students to experience different tasks within different lines of business to build their employability and job readiness skills. Students learn time management as they plan their day of independent responsibilities, using intern notes and other resources for support. They perform data transfer and retrieval, researching customer information to respond to requests, as well as creating graphs and charts. These tasks help them to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills every day. Throughout the year, students also see their confidence and independence grow. They are able to vocalize how to do each task and why it is important. These vital, transferable skills can be a great advantage to gaining employment after completing the Project Search program. Destiny keeps a smile on everyone's face during her weekly shift at Pride Paws. She is in charge of opening the store, which includes logging into the cash register and filling up the water bowl for any visiting dogs. Some of Destiny's other tasks include making dog biscuits, where she rolls out the dough, uses a cookie cutter to shape the biscuits, and weighs and bags them up for sale. She is learning how to calculate and measure the various dog biscuit ingredients for when the recipe needs to be doubled. Destiny is also working on her money counting skills when using the register and counting out the correct change for customers. She is a very happy, talkative person and is a pleasure to work with. Nick brings great energy and positivity to Sunflower Bake Shop, and in return, he is provided with many opportunities to challenge himself. Following the baker's recipe, Nick makes dough, glazes, cake bites, and even cannoli cream. He also rolls, scoops, and cuts cookie dough and decorates various bakery items. Nick's responsibilities also include building and stickering boxes, cleaning and replacing kitchen items, and refilling the beverage refrigerator. He's a hard worker and enjoys having autonomy in his assigned tasks. Nick is happy to do whatever is asked of him and passionate about doing it well.
Ryan takes his job seriously at the Pop Shop and comes prepared in both his mindset and attire each shift that he works. Some of his responsibilities include bussing tables, greeting and seating guests, and refilling ice at the soft drink dispenser. Ryan is flexible and adapts quickly to the unpredictable nature of a busy and ever-changing restaurant atmosphere, which requires one to be good at multitasking and quick on their feet. He is also gaining confidence in his ability to talk to both customers and coworkers. Ryan learns quickly and exhibits a positive outlook at all times. He is well-liked and appreciated by both management and staff, as he has proven himself to be a valued member of the Tuesday morning Pop Shop crew. Paul is very hardworking and quickly picks up any new task that is given to him on the job at the Mount Laurel McDonald's. This helps out the employees tremendously if there is a day where they may be shorthanded or busier than they expected. His main duties include cleaning the main eating area and the indoor playground, assisting with drive-thru orders, and delivering the customers' orders to their tables. Paul is able to work well both independently as well as with others. He consistently completes his tasks in a timely manner and is always there to lend a helping hand.
Congratulations, graduates. Next is Kim Malesko, our job developer and USA Today's Best of Humankind Award winner.
Thank you, and good evening. Matty Stefanik was a young man who suffered from muscular dystrophy. He was an American poet, peacemaker, and philosopher. He died at an early age, but his outlook on life was profound. Despite his challenges, he believes that we are each created for a unique purpose, and it is our responsibility to find that purpose. Matty believed that unity is strength. Where there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can happen. And that is what happened during our 21-22 school year. Wonderful things happened. First of all, our students were able to go back to work in our community thanks to some very special employers. After more than a year of learning how to navigate the COVID world, our small business community came together to support our district and our students. Without hesitation, these employers welcomed the opportunity to mentor and train our students in their area of expertise. In the world of uncertainty, these employers took time from their busy schedules and embraced our students' individual gifts and put them to work, something our students thrive on. These outstanding small businesses know the value of our students and what the importance of diversity in the workplace means. At this time, I'd like to recognize those employers who partnered with us this school year. Please hold your applause until the end. A Child's Place, A Rose in December, Animal Welfare Association, Binkley's 5 and 10, Evergreen Dairy Bar, Fellowship Alliance Chapel, Future Scholars Early Learning Center, Hafeel Flanagan Accounting Firm, Honey Post Medford, Joy's Hallmark Shop in Marlton, Lake's Office Supply, Laurel Lanes, Lenape District of Television and the Office of Media and Communications, Lynx Golf Club, McDonald's Medford, McDonald's Mount Laurel Route 73, McDonald's Mount Laurel Route 38, Medford Bagel Shop, Medford Fitness, Mount Laurel Library, Mount Laurel Township, Pride Paws, Project Search TD Bank, Rostelli's Market Fresh, Riviera Pizza, Rowan College of Burlington County Bookstore, Soups and Sweets, South Jersey Food Bank, Sunflower Bake Shop in Medford and Mount Laurel, The Pop Shop, Thy Kingdom Crumb, Today's Dance Center, TransStar Moving Systems, Upper Crust Pizza and Italian Restaurant, Wawa 541 Medford, Wawa Route 70 Medford, and last but not least, Wawa Chemung. If the employers are here this evening, if you could stand, we'd like to be able to recognize you and the work that you do. Thank you. And Ron, can you remain standing for a moment? Ron Minokian, please. I would like to give special thanks to Ron Minokian from Joy's Hallmark in Marlton. Ron is the owner of the store, and he will be moving on to a different venture soon. But we want to personally thank you for the work that you've given our students and our district for the last 13 years. So on behalf of all of us, thank you for coming alongside of us. In addition to our employers, part of our success in the community comes from the teamwork that our job coaches provide. Our job coaches are an integral part of our student success in the community. Together with the collaboration of the employer, they find unique opportunities to challenge and motivate our students to reach their full potential. They are a group of amazing individuals that I'm very privileged to have the opportunity to work with. Their work ethic and dedication make my job rewarding. At this time, I'd like to recognize our 21-22 job coaching staff. Again, if you could hold your applause until all the names have been read, that would be wonderful. Alexis Batterina, Jennifer Barr, Teresa Batten, Jill Bialis, Patty Boisevert, Marianne Borello, Jack Bowen, Tom Chambers, Barry Kroll, John Dembski, Hope DeStefano, Eileen Forbes, Susan Gross, Ryan Gunning, Denise Agenis, Marie Labasio, Kim Marinelli Puglisi, Christina Martin, Jill Mahamet, Art Normandin, Elizabeth O'Leary, Laura Pinto, Nicole Prime, Felicia Progar, Linda Reebstock, Marissa Ravello, Carla Scarpello, Carol Schulz, Christine Skelly, Linda Stamaltalis, Marcy Stevenson, Rebecca Stiers, Patricia Venner, and Nicole Wiener. If the job coaches are here this evening, if you could stand so that we can recognize you, we'd like to have this opportunity. Thank you. And just quickly, I'd like to recognize two other departments who make our transition services so successful. The Transportation Department, they ensure that our students get to and from work safely and on time, and LDTV for their creative ability to showcase our students' success stories. Thank you both for all that you do. And lastly, it gives me great pleasure to recognize a young man who graduated from Transition Services in 2020. Medford Bagel saw his skills and embraced his strength and offered him an opportunity to work with them. 6 days a week, you can find this young man working hard and spreading positivity. There's no job too small or too large for him. The customers love him, and he's an integral part of Medford Bagel. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Calvin Gibbs and Medford Bagel.
The transition program over at Seneca helped Calvin get his job because it allowed him to explore a variety of interests over several years.
Let's see, Links Golf Course. I just drove the golf cart around a lot. Pause, Discovery Farm, was that the nursing home, Mount Laurel Township, here.
It gave him the individual training that a lot of these kids need, just one-on-one, one other person, whatever their specific strengths or weaknesses are.
We had originally hired Mary Gibson before Calvin, and she was working here as a paid employee while Calvin was job coaching. And he was so persistent. Even after his program ended, we didn't hire him right away, but he kept calling every week. Got a spot? And I finally said, all right, Calvin, you're in. And it was a good decision.
I stocked the drinks. And I washed the dishes and moved quickly. I made the veggie cream cheese. Let's see, I had to use diced onions, onion powder 3 cups, parsley flakes 3, and half a box of the cream cheese. Celery, like 2 stalks of it, like in a food processor, and mix it together. Well, I know how to use, like at home, the knife at home, in the food processor. I went to Soups and Sweets, but I learned how to use a knife. But I'm able to do it at home before in the past.
He brings everybody up. Everybody, the whole town loves him. He's the best dishwasher we've ever had, like for real. Most people, if you tell him to do something like take out the trash, he goes, oh boy, and runs it down. Like his level of energy and excitement's awesome.
So this year, starting at Medford Bagel, I'm here with a student, Daniel Sheridan, and we started working and we were introduced to Calvin, which was great because not only does Daniel, get to learn all the things from Eric, and I could sort of, help him as well, but Calvin is basically like a mentor to Daniel. He showed us, both of us actually, all the different things that he does here, how to do them the right way, and he's such a hard worker. He never stops working.
I want him to know how to pay attention, taking people's dishes, washing, paying attention, and moving, so you get things done right.
He knows all the customers, they all say hi to him. He has business cards that he made that he gives out to all the customers that come in.
I think Calvin's greatest strength is his desire to constantly be learning. He's always curious, he's always asking questions, but he also wants to learn how to do all these tasks that he's asking about. So he's constantly wanting to be trained, he's constantly wanting to learn and take on more responsibility.
I think that he's learning social skills, responsibility, how to make sure you're doing things thoroughly, and the importance of just having a job and doing it well.
For Calvin, what I would like for him ultimately, it doesn't really matter to me what he does, but I want to make sure he never feels stuck. I want him to be happy to get up and go to work every day, and right now he really is, and that, that makes me happy.
I want to work here for 26 more years.
He's learning how to socialize with people and like how he's saying work faster, like he does it, he works fast. Whoever says they want to work here for 26 years, nobody wants to work in fast food for 26 years, just Calvin. So that's really nice.
It doesn't matter to me what he's doing, as long as when he gets there, he's happy all day. That's all I want for Calvin, and he has achieved that.
Good evening. I am Dr. Carol Birnbaum, and I'm the proud superintendent of this awesome school district, and that was a great video. Calvin, can you and your family and Eric Miley, owner of Medford Bagel, please stand up to be recognized? Calvin, your persistence, follow-up, and eager attitude landed you your job, and many young adults right out of college wouldn't even do that to gain employment. Advocating for yourself is a lifelong skill that we are very proud that you achieved. And I have to tell you, the veggie cream cheese at Medford Bagel is my favorite, and now I know why. Calvin did a wonderful job describing what this program has helped him do for himself. And it is great to see him take on a mentorship role for Daniel, teaching him, in his words, to get things done right. Mrs. Gibbs' final comment spoke directly to what all parents want for their children, to find joy and happiness in all that they do. Although with Calvin's energetic, enthusiastic, and brightest of brightest smiles, I really can't imagine him ever being not happy. These programs, all of our programs for our students, are our greatest examples of how great education should function, and that is in partnership with all involved. As you've seen tonight, we have community members and retirees as our job coaches, local businesses opening up their shops, school staff supporting, parents trusting, and of course, our students bringing their positive attitude and willingness to try new experiences each time we put them in a new situation. The depth of my gratitude for all who make this possible is immeasurable. We have a long-standing history of fostering an appreciation of diversity in the school setting, and I believe tonight illustrates the importance of having diversity in our workplace. Students, I hope you know our pride in you extends beyond handshakes and awards. I am glad to call you ambassadors who represent the ideal characteristics of a Lenape Regional High School District student. Thank you for showing the public what we already know: you are all capable of succeeding. And on behalf of the Lenape Regional High School District Board of Education Administration, I want to thank the teachers, job coaches, community partners, and parents, and congratulations, students. Thank you. And now, not that she needs any introduction, it is my pleasure to reintroduce to the stage Shayna Goldberg for our closing song, singing "If the World Only Knew."
Wow. It's been a journey for me since I've been here since freshman year. I was like, what? So, well, thank you, Dr. Burbaum. My mom says it takes a village. And I want to hold your applause if I should say something. I would like to thank the Lenape Village teachers, support staff, guidance counselors, principals, advocates, job coaches, employers, and Dr. Birnbaum for all your support throughout the years, making me, my fellow students, as successful as possible. Thank you so much. Sadly, this is my last transition awards ceremony. For several years, I have sung the national anthem. Today, I am honored to sing for you "The World Only Knew." My voice instructor, Scott Edmund Davis, wrote while he was working at the New York City Public School for students with special needs. I feel empowered every time I sing this song. Thank you for all the opportunities. Every day seems like the day before, keeping to myself, but wanting so much more. I could be a painter or in the Hall of Fame. I can almost hear them calling out my name. But when people look at me, that's not what they see. If the world only knew what I could do, they would be astounded. If the world only knew what I could do, could see there's so much more in me. I put on my guard to deal with fear. When things get too hard, then I disappear. I wish that I could tell them and make them understand. Being different wasn't something I had planned. But when people look at me, they don't want to see. If the world only knew what I could do, they would be respected. If the world only knew what I could do, I would not be rejected. If the world only knew what I could do, then I could be free. If they would see all I have in me, I would show them all that everyone is different. I would stand up tall instead of run away. If there was no wall, I'd be nothing standing in my way. There I would be, still holding on. If the world only knew what I could do, I would shine in glory. If the world only knew what I could do, and if I tell a different story. If the world only knew what I could do, finally they would see. I am just what I suppose to me. If the world only knew, if they only knew. תודה רבה. Therapy. Thank you guys.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Shayna. I didn't bring my tissues. I knew I should have. That was really wonderful. I'd like to thank the Board of Education, our administration. I know Dr. Birnbaum already thanked the teachers and paraprofessionals, but I can always thank them again. Child study team members and all the members of the district and the community for making this puzzle come together every year. It's amazing. And a special thank you to Alina Mayo and Christina Batterina for keeping us so organized, and our Transition Services Committee for working to make all the details of this evening come to fruition. It is truly a privilege to be part of this district. Thank you all, and this concludes our ceremony.